Hey, what's up? Yanni back with another haul. Got some awesome books to show you. Got some great additions. We'll just get right into it. These are some purchases from Mile High Comics, their online store. And Mile High is usually kind of hit or miss, but I was able to find a couple things. They had a really good item that I wanted. You can see in the back there. But first up, I got Doorway to Nightmare #1. Paid $3 for that. There's been some talk that Madame Xandu may appear in the Justice League Dark movie, which is slowly creeping forward, I guess. So that's definitely a good one to pick up. $3, that's a great price. I'd pick it up in a high grade for sure. JSA #5. This is the first appearance of Geomancer, who is going to be on a couple episodes of Flash next season, which probably is coming up fairly soon, I would think. So, nothing big. I paid $2 for it. Why not? But check this out. We got to put it sideways so I can get it all in. This thing is awesome. I paid $20 for this, and when I finally got it, their mailing is horrible. It takes like a month to get an order. When I finally got it and opened it, I was like, this thing is awesome. Do they have any more? And unfortunately, they're sold out from what I can tell. This is a comic book legal defense fund print from Image Comics. Now this one is, as you can see, signed by 4 artists and it's numbered. It's got Jim Valentino, Marc Silvestri, Eric Larson, and Todd McFarlane, all signed. It's numbered right here. It's of 500. Really awesome. And this thing was only $20. I can't believe how cheap they were selling it for. But super awesome addition there. Might have to frame that one up. I don't think I have a Todd McFarlane autograph, so that's awesome. Awesome piece to add. All right, some more online purchases. If you remember, I think it was 2 videos ago, one thing while I'm talking about that, I want to thank everybody for subscribing. I finally got over the 500 subscriber mark, and I think I'm gonna do a few books giveaway. So I will announce that and probably have some books together in my next video. But thanks everybody for subscribing. It's awesome. Body count #2. If you recall, a couple videos ago, I found 1, 3, and 4 from this series. Did not have #2, so I was able to get that online, complete that run. Here's a fun little book I paid $2 for. Amazing Man, #12. This is a Frank Miller cover, a la Dark Knight, with Carrie Kelly on there as Robin. So pretty cool cover. Doesn't really go for much for whatever reason, but $2, I figure why not. Swamp Thing #53. This is a pretty cool cover with Batman, part of I think it's an Arkham Asylum story arc. And I believe it's the issue before this, that #52 and 53, that has Batman. I got that for less than $1, so that's a great pickup. It's $5 to $10 book, maybe even more on a good day. I also picked up, this was $4. Not sure that I'm too happy about it, but I got it now. Swamp Thing 171. This is the final issue. The final issues, there's a little niche there, usually a low print run. Why not? Check this one out. I don't know how I stumbled across this one online from this retailer. Paid $2 for this. Tales of Jerry, the Stone Vampire. I don't know. Really interesting kind of independent book. I started looking through it. It's got like 5 or 6 different stories in it that I believe they're all kind of focused around him, but it's kind of like like a 60s rock kind of themed, 60s and 70s. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool book just to have. Not gonna see that very often. I picked up. You may have maybe onto this by now. Hopefully you are. Adam the Adam Legend of the Blue Marvel. This is just 2 through 5. I think I paid $6 or $7 for 2 through 5. Did not have number 1. Number 1 in the series is going for about $20 or so for whatever reason. I guess he's somewhat of a prominent newer character. So, and number 1's his first appearance. So if you see that, pick it up. I paid $2.50 for this Marvel Must Haves NYX. Now this has, as you can see, so it's a reprint of NYX. You can see this has the cover of number 4, which is the second appearance of X-23. Now they do have a Marvel Must Have for issue number 3. I'm not sure if it's issues 1 through 3 or just number 3, but it has the NYX number 3 cover on it as well. And these can go for a few bucks, especially for a reprint. I paid $2.50 for it. It's I don't know, maybe $5 to $8 book or so, but the one that has issue number 3 in it is more sought after. Alright, Daredevil 232. Now, a few months back there was rumors that Nuke was going to appear on Jessica Jones, I thought. Maybe he's going to be in the next season of Daredevil. Can't recall what well, there was definitely rumors he was going to appear on Jessica Jones. I didn't see him. Maybe I missed him. And he might still be on the next season of Daredevil, which comes out March, I believe. So, Daredevil 232, I paid $4. Kind of a tough book to find in real high grade for a decent price that you want to pay. And I'm really happy with that grade. Wonder Woman number 1, the Adam Kubert variant. I paid $3 for it. It's probably, on a good day, you might be able to get $10. Yeah, whatever. So that was all from one online retailer. I got this one just because I had to get it off my checklist. It's a super hard to find book. Red She-Hulk number 62, the 1 in 25 variant. There's either 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. I can't recall. This thing, the cover is awesome, but the Red She-Hulk run, which continues from the Hulk series, continues the numbering, which is the first appearance of Red Hulk, that series. There's, I don't know, maybe 10 issues of Red She-Hulk, and probably about 5 or 6 of them have variants, which are really hard to find, and they go for a pretty good buck. I paid almost $60 for this, which I'm a little embarrassed to say for a modern variant I paid that much, but it's super hard to find. I mean, if you look online, you just don't see them. Most of them you don't see. There's some really cool covers too, so definitely check those out. Keep your eye out for them. How about these? Did you get any of these? Harley's little black book. These things are awesome. I really like these. The Alex Ross and the J. Scott Campbell. I got lucky. I ordered these online from eBay, actually. Pre-ordered them from Comic Kings on eBay, and I got very lucky, and they sent me some really nice copies, super high grade copies. And most people, what they're finding is up here, there's like a little dent from probably how the poly bag is put on during the process, but I did not get any of those, so really happy with that purchase and happy with that dealer. Oh, here's a cool one. How about this? Have you seen this? Teflon Funk. This is rumored for an animated series, I believe, on TV. And they released this little comic book, which was limited to like 200 or 250 or something, online. Sold out right away. Then they went to a second print, sold out right away. And they also have released some hip-hop covers, kind of like a la Marvel's hip-hop variants, which I was able to get one of those, but I don't think it's been released yet. Pre-ordered it. This thing is, I actually haven't looked at what it's going for now. When it first hit the market, people were asking about $80. I think one of them might have sold for that much, but it only retailed for like $5 plus shipping or something. Pretty cool old book to have if you can get your hands on one of those. Here's one I'm not. I really like the idea of this for future speculation and value increase. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1. This is the variant. I believe it's a 125, and I think I paid about $12 for this. I mean, it's another female character. I'm not even sure if she has any powers, but I figured it's a cool little story. I'm sure for all ages. Why not? Why not? All right, got lucky on some of these. Now, this is obviously the Adam Hughes variant to Harley Quinn #1, but this is the Mexican variant. They did, in Mexico, they did a ton of cover swipes of some really popular J. Scott Campbell and Adam Hughes variants. This was one of them. This is Harley Quinn #1. Ended up paying about $14 for these. You can find them on eBay. But the thing I've noticed about a lot of the Mexican books, and I'm not sure if it's that they just don't care during production or they're not shipped well or what, a lot of them have corner damage. Now, I'm saying this is when the retailer gets them. That's how they get them, not from the secondary market shipping. The corners are damaged or they have cover rub on the staples. It's kind of disappointing. I'm sure there's some good ones. These ones are not too bad. This cover I love. It's a white cover, and you can kind of see, maybe not, you can see the cover rub on it by the staples. Harley Quinn #3. This is the Javi Molnar Calavertas Variante. This is awesome. They did these variants for a bunch of the DC characters, these are Mexican only, but this one's awesome. There's a bunch of cool ones. I would suggest, again, looking into those on eBay. Really cool covers. All right, next up I got these from a local shop. These were $1 each. Batman Annual #4 and Batman #44. Now the Batman #44 does have some spine damage, but I figured for $1, why not? And this one I thought, hold on one second. Yeah, it does have some damage up here, but for $1, I'm gonna take that for Batman. New 52 for sure. This book, I'm not sure why it's not more hype and value to it. Messiah War. This is Cable #13, the Messiah War story arc, and this is the variant with Deadpool on it. Not sure why it doesn't go for more. I paid $1 for it. You know, you can find it online for $3-4 probably. Got this for $1. Spectacular Spider-Man '82. Great Cloak and Dagger cover. I mean, it's got everybody you want to see on there. Spider-Man, Cloak and Dagger, Kingpin, Punisher. That's just set for Netflix right there. That's the book you need for the next Netflix announcement. Uncanny 234. Pretty tough book to find in high grade. This does have a couple spine ticks on it. I got it for $1. Great cover. If you can find these in high grade, they do actually sell, and you can see that's the newsstand. Now this one I'm super happy to find. Moon Knight #2. You can see it's got this black cover, but this thing is pristine. I mean, this thing is near mint to, near mint for sure. Paid $1 for that. Great find there. And the last pickup of that store, I got the Superman Batman #10, the Jim Lee variant, which features Doomsday on the cover. It's got the Trinity and Doomsday. I mean, it's pretty much set up for the new Superman Batman movie. It's all right there. Paid $4 for it. I don't know if these things are really selling for too much. I see people asking a lot, but I don't know if they're selling. So, all right, this was from a different shop. This was a book that I had been looking for a while. Kind of tough to find. All-Star Squadron #36. This is a great cover featuring Shazam, Beating Up Superman. Paid $4 for it. It's in pretty nice shape copy, pretty high grade, and there's 2 issues, I believe, in All Star Squadron that have Shazam and Superman fighting, as well as there's a Justice Society of America issue that I've had a tough time tracking down. And they definitely go for a premium compared to the other issues around it. Cool cover, and pick it up if you find it. The other book I got at that shop was the Totally Awesome Hulk #1. I don't know if they're calling this a manga variant or not. Paid $8 for it. I like the future prospects again of Totally Awesome Hulk with Amadeus Cho. So I had to get that one, especially for $8. I believe it's a 1 in 25. Might be a 1 in 20. Alright, next up I got, these are from a local con. It was really pretty lackluster, but I did find a couple gems, as always. I got these two for $1 each, the Millennium Edition reprints, not bad, and picked up Avengers 125 for $8, the Thanos cover, which I don't believe I had, so glad to get that one in the collection. From a different dealer, I picked up a bunch of things, and this guy probably had the best stuff. Astonishing X-Men #1. This is Granov, I believe. No, Dell'Otto. Yeah, Dell'Otto cover. Astonishing X-Men #1 variant, Gabriel Dell'Otto. Paid $3.60 for it. Found a Luke Cage #2. Mid-grade for $6 or something. Not bad. The biggest scores from this dealer were Submariner #34. Pretty decent grade, nice color. First appearance of the Titans 3, and this storyline carries into the Defenders #1, or is it Marvel Feature #1? I believe first appearance of the Defenders. They kind of say this is first appearance of Defenders, but it's got Hulk, Surfer, and Namor, who are not. It's not the full Defenders team. Doctor Strange is in it, so it's really the first appearance of Titans 3, and that's really all I go by. But I had been looking for a decent copy of this ever since I heard about it, maybe 6-8 months ago. So happy to get that one for $20. Another one I got for 20 was Aquaman #29, first Ocean Master, and I believe the cover's attached on that still. Pretty good price. You can see the color's nice. It's not ragged. So I'm happy for that price. I'm really happy to get this one for almost the exact same price, $22. Aquaman #35, first appearance of Black Manta for $22. Now, I haven't been looking at the prices on this recently, but 2 years ago this thing spiked through the roof. And I think the bottom staple is popped on this, but I don't have this book, and $20 for $400 or $500 book in high grade, good key. Definitely happy to get that one in the mix. So that was all that I found at that show. And moving on, I'm trying to think when this was from. I think this was around Christmas time. I went to a few shops traveling, some that I go to frequently and some that first time there. So this was a shop that I go to when I have some extra time. It's a little out of the way, but they have an awesome selection, tons of books, always updating, bringing in new stuff, and found this in their dollar box. Batman 588, first appearance of Matches Malone, who will be on the next season of Gotham. Also found this for $1. Thor 337. This is the Marvel Legends reprint. You can tell down in the corner there. Found that for $1. I like going to the store because they have, like I said, they have things priced right to move because they're bringing in a lot of inventory. Thor 165. They have some Silver Age bins that are not bagged and boarded. There's $3, decent amount of keys in there. I mean, I saw this one for $3. I don't really care what shape it's in. Picked it up. It's pretty beat, obviously. I mean, for $3, I'm not getting a high grade, but still can't pass that up. Got X-Men, sort of the Braddocks #1. They have one box that's signed things. This one's signed by I forget who it is, like the editor or the letterer or something like that. Now, it's nobody that important, but I don't know that I've ever even seen that book in the wild. Maybe might have seen one that was super overpriced, like $40 or something. This book's come back down a little bit now that the market's gotten a little bit flooded with them, but $3 is still a good price for that for sure, especially signed. Guardians of the Galaxy #5, the Milo Manara variant. Paid $10 for it. Not bad price. Not a bad price. A lot of his variants you're not going to find for $10, so I was happy to pick that one up. Here's one that I wasn't really sure about, and I still did okay on it. Vampirella #1, the J. Scott Campbell variant, and I knew he had done a couple Vampirella variants, and I didn't have reception there, so I wasn't really sure if this was a good buy or not. And I paid $8 for it. Uh, it's about $8 to $12 book. There's another one that I believe was released a little bit earlier that has a better that's worth a little bit more. So, whatever. Here's a really good find that you may not know about. I've been probably about 6-8 months ago. I got turned on to this series, Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. This is #1. This is one of the variants. Jim Ballant is the author or the artist and creator. Broadsword Comics. I mean, you're not going to really find these too much. These definitely have a niche market. I remember about a year ago at a convention, there was a guy going around to all the dealers saying, "Hey, do you have any tarot? Looking to complete my run." And this series is over 100 issues, I believe. So that was the first time I really heard of it, but then I started looking into it a little bit more. And #1, this issue here is about a $60 issue, if not more. I mean, it's in super high grade copy, really nice copy. I only paid $15 for it. Issues 1 through 5 can sell fairly well. I mean, it's not the art myself doesn't really do much for me. It's not what I'm looking for, but yeah, pick that up for sure. Silver Surfer #44. I paid $7 for that. That book is still pretty hot. Eternal Warrior #4. First Bloodshot, paid $8 for that one. Not a bad price. And they had some. Let's see, how much are these? These were 5 for $20. And the first one I got was one that I've been looking for to add to my collection is Uncanny 135. Just this amazing cover, Phoenix. So they came out to $4 each. And this is a really nice copy, especially for $4. I mean, it's $20-$30 grade. Avengers 112, first Black Mana, not Black Mana, first Mantis, who will probably be in the next Guardians of the Galaxy for $4. Nice, again, another nice copy. Brave and the Bold #79, Batman and Deadman. I believe it's a Neil Adams cover. Batman #135, a 10-cent cover Batman. I mean, I'm not going to pass that up for $4. It's not in horrible shape. I don't think the cover's attached, but it's all there. And a Submariner 34. Now, I had actually bought this one before the convention where I just showed you the other one. And this one isn't as nice of a copy, but this was really the first one that I owned, so I wanted to get that. This was Batman, so that was all I got at that shop. I got this online for like $25. Batman Ninja Turtles #1, the 1 to 50 variant. I definitely see some long-term value in this one. So if you can find it for 20 to 25 bucks, I think that's a good price. All right, and this, let's see, I think this will be the last shop I went to. First time there. Now, I did go, actually, I went to a couple other ones, I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll get into them later, but sometimes you go to a shop and you find some good stuff, sometimes you don't. And this one I had never been, so I wasn't sure what to expect. First thing I saw was this on the newsstand or on their current issue still, Rick and Morty #1, which is about a $20 book. So I said, all right. I didn't pick it up. Said if I find some other stuff, I'll come back and pick it up. So I did end up finding some other stuff. So I'll go through it. Ended up being a great shop, great owner. Spider-Man 51 and 52 for $3 each. The J. Scott Campbell Mary Jane covers. Batman 638. I think this is technically a second print variant. Paid $3 for that with the Red Hood unmasked. Here's a book I had been looking for a little while. Deadpool #13. Paid $3.50 for that. Tough to find and in demand book. And for whatever reason, they had a #1 of that for $4. So I figured why not. Now I found these a little bit after digging a little bit, and this was kind of after I knew that I wanted to spend some time there. But really, what I found that made me want to dig some more was Black Widow #1, the photo variant, Scarlett Johansson. I paid $10 for it, I think. Might have even been less than that. No, I think it was like $8 because it's a 1 in 10 variant. But this book is really tough to find for whatever reason. And whenever they pop up on eBay, they go for at least 40, if not more. So I found that, and I was like, all right, I'll keep looking. Then I came across this beauty, Daredevil 111, the second print, super hard to find second print variant. It's the black cover. It's probably about a VF grade. It's got a couple spine ticks, I think. But try and find this one again. Super tough to find. When I see it pop up, people are asking like $70 for it for the second print variant. First Lady Bullseye, paid $3.50 for it. So when I saw that, I was like, all right, yeah, I'll start digging some more, and started talking to the shop owner. Really cool guy. He said, if you have anything you're looking for, I might have it in the back. And so I said, well, do you have any Walking Dead 100s? And he looked up on his computer and said, no, I don't have any. So okay, thanks for looking. Kept looking through some stuff about, and this was, we had got talking about Preacher and Walking Dead, and he was a collector as well. And he went in the back, I kept looking. He came back out and he goes, here, I got these. He's like, I have 2 runs of all Walking Dead just for myself, and he said, I'll give you these just for a cover price. So I got the first and second print for $4 each. First Negan, you know the rest. So that shop was really awesome. Shop owner was really cool. Chatting up a little bit. Shop owner sometimes pays off. Absolutely. Now here, this will be the last stores. I went to 3 of them. They have 3 stores in this area that I was in, and really struck out mostly at all 3 of them. So like I was saying, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But I got the Miss Marvel #1 variant for $7, and Power Man and Iron Fist #54 for $3. I like this cover the best of the Power Man and Iron Fist early appearances because it says Heroes for Hire down there. This was one of the other stores, same ownership. Bloodstone #1, paid $2.50 for that. I don't think I've seen this book in the wild, and it heated up for a little while. Talk of her being in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, or possibly something like that. So I picked it up. Like I said, it was hot for a little while. I don't know anything about it other than that. I did find a Daredevil 111 variant, Dodson variant, for $3, 4 bucks. First Lady Bullseye. So you can see I'm kind of stocking up on those. And the last thing I found for $7.20 was a Jungle Action number 5. Mid-grade copy. Not white, but not horrible. I don't even know what these are going for anymore, but $7.20, gonna pick that up. Alright, thanks for watching. Like I said, be on the lookout for my next video, and we'll do a little raffle maybe for some books for hitting that 500 mark. So thanks for watching. Keep trolling those dollar bins.